In this episode, our heroes finally get answers they've been looking for, and some they haven't. Watch out, there's a lot headed your way.
The man sits down and says, "I have answers for you." Suddenly, several ethereal monsters, 3 tormented ghosts, and a legitimate clown instantly appear around you. Even a massive purple worm erupts from the floor behind you, all of them set to rip you to shreds except the clown, who has already made a small balloon animal in the shape of a dog. Before they can plunge their teeth, grab your soul, or honk their nose, a single snapping of fingers is heard, followed by the echoing words, "Stop, stop, stop, Golden One, Gusty Adams, Elgar of the Zero Plane, I release you. Our business is complete." After these words fill the air, you no longer have an uneasy feeling, and the monsters and clown lose interest and simply go away.
Well, that solves that problem.
Whoa! What's going on?
What? Which one was the clown? Oh, there's the clown. Okay.
Oh, yeah, that's creepy.
And the purple worm slithers down the hole at super wrecked in the city. And the clown gets the hell out of there.
Whoa, has that giant armadillo always been there?
That's Sprinkles.
Yeah.
Oh, that's the Snoot Scoot. Forgot.
Oh,
My
right.
apologies.
Yeah, okay. That makes sense. Does the hole from the purple worm stay there?
Yeah.
Okay.
I guess if you want to fall down to the second level, you can just jump down there.
I don't want to jump down the hole made by a purple worm. I just wanted to make sure that it was actually there.
Oh yeah, that's part of this room now.
Cool. Can turn it into a fountain later.
Dentist J. Giroux, Mr. E, please excuse us. And without hesitation, Mr. E and J. Giroux do leave the room. Without question and without words. Right, it's just the 4 of us. And Sprinkles.
Hello, Sprinkles.
Hello, the man. Do we call you Borkat or the man, or?
You may call me the man.
Very well. Hey, the man.
No doubt you have questions. I have an answer. I'm pretty sure you'd like to hear it as to why you were pretty streamlined to this room at this time.
I was actually going to ask what your return policy would be on this meaty shirt, but maybe this isn't an appropriate time to talk about that.
Oh, Gusty.
Gusty Adams, you know full well Borkat the Meatbat had a no returns policy.
You know, that sounds like something he'd do. I'll just keep wearing it.
It smells quite ripe.
Well, it's a few days old. Been through some things.
Gusty, thanks for asking about that. I really didn't want to bring that up.
It was really the elephant in the room. I thought I would just get that out of the way.
Yeah, I appreciate that. Ghoul, what are you thinking right now?
Ghoul is too shocked to speak, he says aloud, and is grieving for my gun's former owner.
Yes, the pieces and chunks of tuckus are strewn about the floor. It is a fine powder.
Elgar stoops down to take a blood sample of tuckus, his remains.
All right, you nab some
liquid tuckus.
powdered tuckus is what you now have.
Oh, let's clone him, guys. Can we get a cloner?
So in this universe, is literally anything's possible.
Pretty much anything. It's like I guess resurrection. It's like we go magic or science. That's always the choice, right? Or some weird mix of both.
Oh yeah, or both.
Actually, in this universe, you can do both at the same time.
Right.
And it's super normal.
Let's make a magical clone. All right.
Well, I think we just made our plan for the day. No, this is all we needed.
So, yes, now you are no longer under my curse, which is honestly the reason why you're here.
You're what now?
Well, I guess I have to tell you Anyway, so let me begin. When you first got here, the three of you caught my attention. And let me tell you, to get my attention is no small feat. Then I gathered you up so we could have a sit down, just like the four of us are now. My offer was to have you live like true Panquakers for a month, then endure my curse for 16 hours or simply be imprisoned. If you survived my curse for 16 hours, you could come and go as you pleased, essentially becoming champions of Panquake. The curse would have a catalyst, however, which would be your bus tickets. We took the very safe portal to Outpost 87, then you allowed me to put the memories of your time on Panquake inside a gold pocket watch for each of you. Those watches were also designed to bring you three to me if too much time had passed. And they clearly did.
Oh shit, said Ghoul.
The curse was the curse of the exponential day, designed to steadily increase and encourage all on Panquake to seek you out, to help you or attack you. However, I was to end it at the talent show with a final announcement. I was clearly unable to make said announcement to pardon you and remove the curse.
Yeah, because of Takis.
Whoa.
So wait, Ghoul raises his hand.
Yes?
So, the man, sir, you have been alive since, or in the cosmos between, you weren't in Takis right now? It's like, we had this earlier talk and you were in a different body, I thought, right?
I did not inhabit Takis, no.
But you inhabited the person Takis killed to become the new man.
Correct.
Okay, so where does that leave us as campaign managers? Our entity in Canada.
We still got an election on our hands.
Yes, everyone on Panquake is very used to the man constantly changing.
But you seem to be a constant rather than, like, if you've been the man twice, like, you're, right? He looks at his friends. Am I not understanding this right? I mean, like...
I think Gusty Adams has the answer.
I do?
Gusty, whose signature's on there?
And the man points to the papers that are like on your boots.
Oh, my boot papers. And I go down and I just kind of ruffle them up. And then I like crimp them to like turn them into like a flower looking thing and stuff them down in the hole of my boot.
Yes, your boot papers.
You know, Gusty, that might be evidence you just shoved down your boot.
Well, I couldn't think of a better place to put it.
Okay.
Ghoul shakes his head.
Just let me get this straight, the man.
We're gonna call him the Man Prime.
The Man Prime. Let me get this straight. So this signature that Gusty collected on these papers that he shoved down his boot, this is your handwriting?
Lay it all on us.
Very well. I have been on Panquake for a long, long time. I do tend to die, but I don't actually die. And that's sort of privileged information not everyone knows. Mr. E knows, Jajaru knows, and you know. But I think I can answer all questions by simply telling you this simple fact. I am the man, also known as the God of Chaos.
Ghoul shifts uncomfortably.
And his right eye glows an iridescent blue.
I appreciate the God of Chaos being the head of government.
Is this whole kakistocracy government, is it basically...
It's a farce.
A farce, okay. Okay.
It's to keep people that shouldn't be in government fighting to be in government.
So we're not going to expect that the man Beta, who you just killed, Takis, is going to come back.
As far as I know, now, Reincarnation does happen, but even if he comes back, I can kill him just as easily as I did just now.
So it's always been you and then someone who kills you and then you come back. It seems to be the pattern.
Ah, Ghoul has the ticket. Now, to be fair, when I first started the kakistocracy, I truly believed in it. Those who shouldn't or didn't even have a clue should have been able to be in charge, for they would have had new ideas. But in practice, it was stupid. So every now and then I would step in, take my rightful place, do a lot of work that benefited the planet as a whole, and then someone would kill me. And then I'd do it again. I'd take them over, do more for the planet, and then someone would kill me. Do you see the pattern?
I gotta sit down for this, guys. My head is spinning right now. I feel that every inkling of understanding I've built over the past few days is crumbling away.
So we've always worked for you since we've been here. We just didn't remember.
Now that brings me to the next bit. I can destroy those pocket watches that you each should have. I mean, you're here. And that will unlock the memories. And I'm the only one that can destroy those pocket watches. But I can destroy those pocket watches as soon as I get to hold my dear, ugly, ugly dog, WD. Have you seen WD? I don't see him with you.
Well,
We know of his rough whereabouts.
last thing we heard, is it Jeff? Do you know a Jeff, the god of biscuits?
Everyone who's anyone knows Jeff, the god of biscuits. Lovely, lovely man. Excellent taste. Wonderful bakery. Complete asshole.
Well, that kind of jives because we kind of think he might have WD.
Now that is information worth knowing.
Right, guys? Didn't Sharon S. say she thought she saw us in baker's hats or chef's hats or something?
Yeah, I mean, we're filling in a few, conclusions there, but I think we were going to arrive there anyway. That I'm pretty sure our evil twins kidnapped your dog there, and
Did you meet anyone else?
Oh God, have we met people?
My fear is that you met a particular god that really, really turned up the, chaos of the exponential day curse. I don't suppose you met the god of trickery.
Just recently.
That explains it. I'll have to see to him.
I was actually going to ask if he was the same thing you were, but that answers my question.
No. Chaos has far superior tact than stupidity.
All right, that's fair.
All right, then.
That was just my opinion. In any case... Oh, you said you were campaign managers? Tuckus made you campaign managers?
Well, you don't have to use that tone.
Yeah, jeez. I think we're doing okay.
Quite suited to the job.
We wrote you a song. You ate some hot dogs.
Yeah, technically we were campaigning for you, sir, the man.
All right, then show me your proof. What have you got for me as my campaign managers?
I show
Where's
him
the evidence?
the pictures of Tuckus eating hot dogs.
Actually, these are pretty nice.
Yeah, it kind of makes you regret taking that tone with us, doesn't it?
Yeah.
Is there anything else that you've been able to do for campaign managers except for, and he looks at a notebook, fought and survived the Because Vern. Now that's just impressive.
Oh, we did do that. I wouldn't say we did that for you, though. We did that for our own self-esteem.
You misunderstand me. Campaign managers are equal parts making sure people know who I am and spread the good word and pull traction with the public. So you can do all these crazy things, gain popularity, and more people will vote for me by knowing you.
Oh,
All right.
we are popular.
We killed a staffer for your competitor.
Oh yeah, that was crazy.
I think we killed your competitor, didn't we? Isn't he still frozen on our ship?
Yeah.
I thought he just worked for the independent party. I think he...
Listen, if there's anything about Kenny Up is he will always come back.
Oh, right. Yeah. Shit.
Yeah, 2 people.
I killed him too. I dropped him into an impossible void filled with a black hole. You don't come back from something like that.
But he did.
Wait, what?
If you killed him and I killed him, something's happening.
Maybe there's...
All I know is Kenny Up always comes back.
Someone took her magic clone idea.
Dang.
Damn it.
There's nothing magic about clones.
Well, not yet.
You seem pretty pretty fatalistic about that statement.
Well, do you want us to continue being your campaign managers, or we have new duties, sir?
Honestly, you're the best campaign managers I've had yet. No one else has...
Aw.
I can't tell you because that would...
Ruin the fun.
Until I get WD, there are certain things you cannot know because I want my dog back.
Okay, let's go get his dog, guys.
Yeah, that's pretty understandable.
Well, we were on our way to go do that before you started jabbering, but if you're done, yeah, we'll get on with our business.
Oh, yeah, I'm done. But for real, if you keep up the way you're doing, there's no way I can fail the election.
All right.
Well, I guess we're going to keep on doing what we're doing then. I do just have a quick couple questions for you.
I'm all ears. Whatever you want.
Question number 1. Since you're a god, do you happen to know Dayman?
Dayman, yes. He's a very nice fellow. He's very devout in himself.
Oh, okay. Well, maybe put in a good word for me next time you see him. And tell him thank you for me, too. That would be just fantastic. I suppose I could always just tell him myself just by talking to him, but...
Tell you what, believe in him a lot, and he will probably pay more attention to you.
Okay.
Copy that, big guy. Thanks.
And the man gives you thumbs up.
All right. Elgar gives him a thumbs up back.
We give everyone a thumbs up.
Ghoul decides to hold off on any further questions and wants to roll out with his crew. It's like whenever you guys are
Ghoul,
ready.
I know you had a question.
Well,
we do have time.
it's still forming in my mind, sir. Maybe when it's...
When you get it.
Do you have like an email or like some way I could just send you the message when you have a
Sure.
personal comm?
Let's see. And he takes out a small data pad and taps on it, and he sends you his personal email address to only you, Ghoul.
Oh, damn. Got some power now. All right.
Anytime you want to ask me anything or a favor, I may or may not act on it. Now, I know you're doing...
Damn, Earthlink.
That was actually a pretty good one, Ghoul.
Yeah, just maybe I'll see you before then, but good to have a direct communication with you, sir. So just we'll keep on keeping on. We're going to go get your dog back.
Oh, hey, I do actually have one question. Might be kind of important. No big deal if you can't answer it. Where is Jeff's bakery?
That is, in fact, a good question.
I thought so.
A question I don't have the answer to, sadly. Otherwise, I would be kicking his ass right now.
I thought that too. So we'll just go follow the smell of bread, or...
My best guess would be the Book Tamer Society or talk to other gods that hung out with him.
Huh.
I guess I could tell you.
Like the god of milk or something?
No, he always hung out with Janitor Smudge. He should be on the first level.
Okay. We'll go talk to that guy, maybe.
He's a giant blob god. No one knows what he's the god of. He's just Janitor Smudge.
So it could just be a janitor, not the god.
You know, I never thought of that, but yeah. We always thought he was a god. Look at me, the god of chaos. Learning something new.
Actually, sir, there is one thing before we go. Kind of a favor, if you will.
Yes, Goulden won.
And Ghoul hops off of Elgar and onto the desk and hands the Specter in the City book to him. It says, "Could you open that for me?"
Oh my!
Oh yeah,
absolutely. This is a difficult task. I don't think I can open this alone. I think I need all three of you to help me.
Why, I'm a fan of teamwork.
Because this is resistant to even my powers.
Ghoul shifts uncomfortably at that.
Did you get this from a Book Tamer Society 4th dimensional bookshelf?
If we did.
Do you have any idea how dangerous? You could have been sucked into this book and experienced all the death.
We clearly do not know how dangerous anything is.
Yeah, we were just...
Well, thank me. I'm here to help.
What do you guys say? Should we give it a crack?
Just give it your best and we'll see what we can do. All right, so what do each of you do to help with the book lock? It's an insanely strong lock that is computerized and analog.
I could throw my latte cup at it. Yeah, I'll throw an engineering check into that.
Oh, FYI, everyone has the option to lose your equipped uneasy feeling as the curse of the exponential day has been lifted.
No, I still have an uneasy feeling.
That's fair.
I reserve the right to be uneasy at any point in time.
All right, to help the man open the Specter in the city, everyone roll either a computers or an engineering check. You have to get 10 or higher to give the man, the god of chaos, a +2 each to his roll.
Copy that.
It's an 18 for me.
21 for me.
21.
All right, so now the man has a +6. The lock opens, and the man's eyes turn a shimmering red as he smiles and he goes, "Ghoul, what have you been up to?" And he hands you the book. Do you read it?
But this is exciting and all, but I would like to point out the red eyes showing up at this particular moment, and I would just like to point out...
When he passes the book away, the red goes away.
Oh, okay. I just wanted to clear
Sorry,
that
it
up.
was a trick of the light. I got very excited because I'm a fan of, well, it's a children's pop-up book, and it's very good.
I don't know what I was expecting.
So, Ghoul, do you read the book?
I think I'm going to opt to read it with the guys when we are on our flight to go get WD-40.
Okay, so you are not reading the book quite yet.
He resists. He's just like, it seems like it's a good car ride book.
Oh, you're in for a few surprises.
I am sure.
Now, don't let me keep you.
Not to make this the longest goodbye ever, but...
Oh, you're coming back.
And it's okay. It's totally okay if we've exhausted our favor thing, but I was hoping at some point you could help me identify this strange cloak I picked up a while back.
Absolutely.
I'm really curious about it, but we don't have to do that now. I want to respect your time, and we're on our way out.
Let me see the cloak.
Here it is. I unfold it.
Very interesting. This is a diffraction cloak Mark 1.
Oh, damn.
Its ability is that when anything deals damage to your EAC and hits, as a reaction, once per day, you can make the attacker re-roll and take the lower result.
Wow, I just want to say thank you, the man, because that's pretty nifty, and I feel silly for just carrying that around the whole time, not knowing what it was.
You really should, Elgar. You really should, and you're welcome.
Well, I do.
Gusty, is there anything I can do for you?
You know what there is? I'm going to hold my hand out. I'm going to say, pull my finger.
The man gets up. He walks around the desk. He walks on the massive treasure in the middle of the room. He sort of slips on a gun next to a rocket launcher. Walks up to you, looks you dead in the eye, looks down at your finger, and he pulls it.
Okay, when he does, on my guitar, I just do a quick strum kind of on the basser strings. So it just sounds just like whop, really quick. And then I slap my knee and laugh at him.
Elgar chuckles.
I appreciate that good humor, Gusty Adams. And then the man walks all the way back to his chair, sits down, and he says, "There's something I want to ask you three. You have a gold star that you have yet to spend."
Oh my god, we do.
Oh, yeah.
Would you like to spend your gold star?
You know,
Man.
we've talked about what we were going to do with that. For the life of me, I don't remember what we landed on.
You know, at one point in time, we were going to buy a ship with it, I think. But we could upgrade our ship somehow, maybe. Maybe that's a thing.
It's whatever you want. It's your gold star. Tell you what.
Oh, gosh.
Think on it some more. You have my dog to go get.
Well, that's reasonable.
Yeah, we'll give it some thought. We'll ponder that.
Seems fair to me.
Now, all of you have my communicator. Feel free to give me a call. Hopefully I'll answer.
Elgar calls him right now to figure out what his ringtone is.
Oh, God. Elgar, as you punch the digits into your communicator, a horrible feeling befalls you. And as you hit the last digit, a sound that can only be described as dark tendrils shooting into your ears and tickling your brain is just about the only description that can be said for this particular ringtone.
Elgar goes, "Ow! What the?"
Ah, that's my ringtone.
Oh,
I enjoy it.
I remember that one.
I won't do that again. Let's get out of here, guys. My ears are bleeding.
Sorry, I'll change it to the little dee-doo-doo-doo-doo just when you're in my presence. I didn't mean to hurt you.
Was that the tune for when Mario dies?
Oh, great, now that's stuck in my head.
Well, I'll leave you with that.
I'll be seeing you before you know it.
Cool.
And the man just kind of stares at you expectantly.
Oh, yeah, I guess we'll see ourselves out then.
Unless you have more things to ask of me.
I feel kind of like I need to go to the bathroom.
Yeah, let's go, guys. Ghoul stares at the book a little bit more. Keeps it closed for now.
Yeah, it's so you have not opened it,
No.
right?
Your 4,000 credit pop-up book.
Pop-up book of the occult.
Yeah, pretty much.
Oh, wait until you read it. All right, where do you go from here?
Well, I think we gotta maybe put out a search for our evil twins. That feels appropriate.
Yeah.
Yeah, it seems fair.
We should talk to that janitor guy, right? The god, or the maybe god of janitorial
That was Janitor
services.
Smudge.
Janitor Smudge, yeah.
I was about to call him Spot. Smudge, yeah, let's go find him. He might have some answers.
So it's still nighttime.
Oh,
So do you just like take an hour and kind of walk around the city and try and find him?
Yeah.
Yeah, sure.
Unless we're all super tired from our very long days.
Well, Granny Sunshine did help.
Yeah, it did boost us, so we're okay.
yeah, we're still after a long rest, I think.
I gotta say, guys, maybe just maybe, we could swing by the HO Spice clinic, because I'm not feeling super great.
I mean, you have died a couple times now, so
Yeah.
you should
My
probably
stamina's just real down. I'm getting winded real fast.
Well, I think we're gonna have to wander around a bit to find the janitor anyway, so we might as well have a destination while we're at it.
Right, that sounds good.
So do you look for Janitor Smudge first, or do you go to the HO Spice Hospital?
I guess we look for him on the way there, and then maybe we'll drop Austin off.
Yeah.
Well, I ask because you're on level 3, the top layer. The hospital's on the second layer. Janitor Smudge usually is on the first layer, where the majority of the cleaning is needed.
Well, I'm not a fan of splitting the party, so what do you guys want to go?
No.
Should we just go to
And
the
honestly-
clinic real quick? Yeah.
I also have to reiterate, your curse of the exponential day is over, but I understand if you don't want to trust anything.
I don't believe you.
You've broken our trust too many
Not about
times,
to
Bowen.
take the god of chaos at his word, if I'm being totally honest.
I'm so proud of you guys.
It's like the trauma of this crazy day is left an everlasting effect on these characters.
Yeah. I'd kind of like to take the stairs. I don't really trust elevators right now, guys.
Yeah, that's fucking fair. Let's.
No, just asking for a bottle episode.
There's no way we could know the janitor's communicator, right?
No.
I would say, like, just meet us at the clinic.
But that's
man.
why I said you could find him within like an hour. Like, he's around.
If you don't mind, it'll just be a pop into the clinic, really boost my self-esteem, feel a little bit better, and then we'll head down to level 1.
Yeah, that's reasonable. Yeah, let's hit the clinic up first.
Maybe on the way there, was it Ghoul Gusty? Could you call that one guy who went to the clinic from the...
Well, hang on. There is the uppercase city clinic run by Dr. Koff, and then there's the entire HO Spice hospital.
Oh, right, that's where we have our implants put in.
Which one would be the best place to go for just a quick pick-me-up?
A quick pick-me-up would be the clinic, where you could just jab you or look at you and tell you what's wrong.
And that's level 2, the clinic?
Yes.
Do we have universal health care? Do we have health insurance? Like, do we need to set up like an insurance plan for our bounty hunting crew?
I don't have my ID card on me.
You could put them on your insurance. It'll just cost you a bit more each month.
Yeah, that's fine.
I'm fine with just going by adventuring rules where we drop a lump sum to get healed.
I like the idea.
I'm
not going to roll for paperwork.
I was seeing how far I could go with you guys.
Roll for deductibles. All right.
Dungeons and data.
Cool, what's your medical record number? Oh,
I lost my card.
What if I have great insurance, though, and it makes, like, we just have, like, 5 credit copays or something?
What if it's...
In addition to being a bounty hunter, you're also campaign managers for, I don't know, the god of chaos.
Yeah, I was going to say, we probably can't count on benefits for being employed by the god of chaos. Damn. All right. Whatever. Let's go to the clinic. That seems the way to go, right?
Yeah.
We'll figure out payment later.
On the way there, we still check in. Just maybe give that guy a call. See how he's doing. I'm curious.
All right.
Right? He got stabbed by a bloodhound razor, or slashed by it, by that occultist, right?
Marty?
Oh, right. Him. Yeah.
Yeah, that's a good point.
He got, like, slashed in the throat or something. Like, he couldn't
And stabbed in the
talk.
shin.
I feel like we owe it to that guy. Maybe
Right.
just cheer him
Well,
up.
I think we were going to go check in on him, and then we got distracted and drove out to the middle of the desert for some reason.
True. Yeah.
For some reason.
Yeah,
To be honest with you guys, the last couple days have been like a fever dream, so...
So you go to the clinic where Dr. Koff is. All 3 of you do go, right?
Yes.
Correct, yeah.
We're cold-blooded, not cold-hearted.
Because friends don't leave friends.
That's our poster. The 3 of us.
So Dr. Koff is working. All 3 of you walk in. There's a slew of hurt people. The beds are occupied. And Dr. Koff turns to you and says, "Oh, great. The 3 of you. What can I do for you? Who's dying?"
Well, I don't know if I'd say dying, but I feel terrible.
I don't know. You're looking pretty green. Sorry, doctor joke.
That's the pigments in my scales. That's not funny.
I thought it was funny. Anyway, let's continue.
Okay.
I'm hilarious.
Let's just do your job.
This is my job.
Okay. I hate you.
Cool claps his hands. Come on, guys, focus.
I really, really don't like you. So maybe...
we're going to go to the hospital.
How much can I pay you to make me feel better and to not talk to me?
All right, I can do one of those things, and I already chose the one I'm going to do.
That's a terrible business model.
Well, I've got 4 other patients. One of them is slowly burning alive with Panquake Holiday Fire. 2 of them are really just drunk, and I have a sleeping guard. Don't wake him.
What about Dr. McSlitknife?
Dr. McSlitknife is looking at a diorama of an entire alien body that is disassembled in so many parts. Even though it's a 3D rendering, it's not very good to look at. So anyway, sorry, I got caught up in being an ass.
Happens.
What do you want?
Elgar's patience is like super thin right now, and he wants to try and intimidate him as he tells him what he wants.
Ooh, roll it. An intimidate of 12.
12.
Let's say roll 1, just like crap your pants while you're trying.
Oh, but you do intimidate him.
Oh, wow.
Elgar says, "Look, it's been a long couple days. I'm tired. I'm achy.
Dr. Koff says, "Oh shit.
Make me feel better, please."
Well, what is wrong? And then we can go from there.
My stamina is just not what it used to be. As in 65 stamina points. It used to be 65 stamina points.
He looks at you and he's like, "Have you tried sleeping for 10 minutes?
No, I have not, because I feel like I've been on methamphetamines for the past 3 days.
And at that, he goes, "Oh, I can help with that." And he instantly runs up to you and he checks your eyes and your pulse. He's like, "Oh, dang, your body sucks. Here's what I can do. I can give you a health serum. That's it. This is a clinic. I can't do anything else for you."
Do you have
And he offers you a Mark 1 healing serum.
Elgar takes it and says, Thank you.
We at least get like a fun Band-Aid along with that.
Hey, Throat McSlitknife, can you come give them a Band-Aid? And that Dr.
It
McSlitknife
doesn't need to be him.
Oh,
walks over to you.
I regret a lot of things I said in my life.
Dr. Throat McSlitknife is pretty much a bionic man robot with buzzsaws coming out of every possible place. His hands are made of blades and scalpels, and his left hand is beyond huge that probably looks like it's made for crushing or cutting limbs from bodies. And he simply says,
"Would you like a Band-Aid?"
Yeah, that'll be really nice.
"Here you are, young man. One Band-Aid for you."
Oh, wow.
"Take care, everyone. And remember, Dr. McSlitknife is here for your health."
and he goes back to his diorama.
Hey,
Oh, unless you have a question.
no, I really appreciate your bedside manner, Dr. McSlitknife.
It's McSlitknife. Throat McSlitknife.
McSlitknife.
I know, it's a mouthful.
You're a professional.
I would shake your hand if it weren't made of blades.
No, don't worry about that. I just wanted to say thank you. And I kind of glare at Dr. Koff while I say that.
You're very welcome, and I really hope not to see you back in this clinic soon.
Can I do a perception check on the Band-Aid? Does it have cool
Yes, you
patterns
can.
on it?
But it's got nice lovely little sparkles all over it as a pattern.
Elgar tucks it away in his utility pouch.
Farewell, you three, and don't give fuck off any attention whatsoever. Have a good day.
And he goes back to his diorama.
That was his name.
So Dr. Koff says, "All right, guys, just get the hell out."
I like that he never says it. He tells us to get out. He doesn't do the joke.
Doesn't get it. All right.
We interrupt this episode to bring you fun facts about Panquake. The Kakistocracy on Panquake was founded over 300 years ago by a man named Tape Lay Thorn. He helped overthrow a democratic dictatorship that had controlled the small moon for close to a millennia. Soon after the implementation of the new Kakistocracy, great changes took Panquake by storm. Technological, economic, and religious advances happened almost overnight. Yet success for Tape was to be short-lived. Only a year after taking office, he was assassinated by a small bird in an extremely intricate plan involving a tall building, a thin rope, and a grand piano. The small bird was dubbed Bird the Small, ruler of Panquake, as no one was more fit for head of government than a small bird at the time. And for a few days, Bird the Small simply enjoyed itself in the square office as a bird would. However, after those days, Bird the Small began to dip its feet in ink and continue writing all manner of legalities and laws that would eventually lead Panquake into being its own superpower in the Decubitus Galaxy. Sadly, Bird the Small was assassinated by its own butler through clever use of a closed window. The list of assassinations is long and very strange, but the list of growth and prosperity is just about the same. So long as the leader of government has no idea what they are doing, the success of the Kakistocracy will continue on Panquake. Anyway, now back to the show.
Let's just get out of here, guys. I hate this guy.
Yeah, let's go. Was it level 1 where the janitor was? Is that right?
Just a quick question before we abscond. Can I take that healing serum right now?
It will not do anything because you are at maximum health.
Oh yeah. Never mind.
What you guys could also do is rest for 10 minutes.
Yeah, let's take a breather, everybody.
And go down 1 resolve point and refill all of your stamina.
That seems fair. We'll just do that, and then we'll go look for the janitor.
So you hang out in the hallway and you loiter, and your stamina goes all the way up. And your resolve points go down by 1.
Quick coffee break.
That's right, you still have your latte cup.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, there's nothing in there, but I hold it like there's something in there.
Hey, and that's what matters.
Alrighty, I feel fantastic. Still a little achy, but much better.
So are we on the first level of the city where
you
the
are
janitor's
currently on the second level still. You just left the clinic.
Okay.
So you don't see Janitor Smudge, but you do hear squelchy, sweepy sounds north of where you are, closer to the hospital.
I go looking.
So you heard the noises, you go up and you still hear them, and then you find yourselves at the entrance of the H.O. Spice Hospital. As you open the door, you see Janitor Smudge cleaning bloody shoe prints on the ground.
Hello, janitor. I'm Gusty Adams.
Hi, I'm Janitor Smudge. Is there a mess that needs cleaning?
Well, yeah, I mean, someone left their coffee cup in the hallway back there, but that could probably wait.
That's a shame. I was just there.
And Janitor Smudge is essentially a ooze with a broom sticking out of it.
You need me to clean a cup? I will get to it when I go back that way. I have a lot of bloody shoe prints to fix. Someone was bleeding excessively and went to the hospital.
Oh, do tell.
Isn't that the way?
I don't know who. I just see their shoe prints, and now I'm cleaning it up.
That checks out.
Are you asking me obvious questions, or is there specific information you would like to know? Because I could use some help cleaning if...
I think we had a couple of questions, actually.
Yeah, but maybe we can help you clean while we ask you questions.
Okay.
And as if by magic, a broom appears in your hand, Elgar.
And Elgar gets to sweeping and mopping and brooming.
And as soon as you need it to change, the broom becomes a mop, and the mop becomes a sweeper, and the sweeper becomes whatever you need for the task at hand.
Wow, Elgar marvels at the technology.
Oh, it's not technology, it's magic.
Have you seen any guys that look like us before? That look alarmingly like us?
Hang on. And he doesn't move, and he doesn't talk for about 5 minutes. And then he says, if I were to put hats on you, I think I saw you before.
Yeah.
I've always wanted to wear a hat.
Like chef hats, maybe?
Yeah, the big poofy white hats.
Yeah.
Do you remember where?
Yeah, I was on the 3rd floor in the Book Tamer Society, but then something strange happened. I figured it was just me not seeing what was there or what was really there. You were you, and then you weren't you. You were some other fellows with guns and armor, and I just didn't think anything of it. I went back to my work. Does that help?
Oh, wow. Yeah. Looks like we got some more clues, guys.
Yeah.
Yeah, I guess it's all point to the
Thank you, Mr. Smudge.
Book Tamer Society. Another real quick question. Do you know where Jeff's Bakery is?
Or Jeff.
Or Jeff?
Jeff? Like Jeff Izzard, the god of biscuits?
Yeah, or if you've seen an ugly dog about, that would also make things go faster.
Oh, yeah, I saw you when you weren't you, after you were you, with a small dog, and then you disappeared.
Okay.
Sure, okay.
Yeah, just disappeared in a big fiery portal, and then it went back to cleaning up someone sick.
Okay.
Oh, portal's coming into this now.
Now, Jeff Izzard, right?
Yeah.
That's the one.
Now, I used to hang out with him all the time. He didn't like Panquake one bit.
Oh.
I wonder why. He's usually on, Falan. I think that's the one. That's the planet I saw him on last. Now, that's the crazy planet where the dwarves drive mountains, and they're at war with each other constantly. So, just watch out if you go there.
Oh, sure. I definitely knew all of those things that you just said.
No, keep that in mind.
That's where I saw him last, before I got stuck at this job.
Interesting.
And Janitor Smudge keeps on whippering sweepering. Elgar, how much do you help Janitor Smudge during this exchange?
Elgar's just been kind of like humming to himself and mopping up all the blood while y'all have been talking. He's listening.
While you work.
Yeah. But I would like to like examine the blood. Like at one point in time, I kind of stooped down to look close at it.
Well, this blood belongs to a human who has regular old blood.
For a second, I thought you were telling us there was a character named A Human. I was just gonna be so upset about it.
No, you're thinking of Abby Normal.
Oh yeah, her. Well, not that this whole scene isn't a riveting pastime, but we got some things to do, I think.
Right.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, don't let me keep you.
Elgar does take a sample of that blood, by the way, just so it's known.
Take it.
Okay.
Okay.
So?
And Janitor Smudge keeps on cleaning. Elgar, do you give him back the broom?
I ask him if he wants it back.
And he just says, oh, no, you can keep that broom. Just use it whenever you want.
Wow.
But every time you use it, think of me.
Oh.
It's how I stay alive.
So you are a god.
Oh, yeah, I just don't know what I'm a god of.
Oh, okay. Well, happy to do that. Thank you for the nifty broom.
Absolutely. I mean, I can't remember a lot of things, but I do hate spaces like this. It's way too big. I like small spaces like ships, but my belief is pretty low on ships. I get much more here in the city. More people seeing me, more people believing that someone somewhere is cleaning something. And that someone's me.
That's good to know, Mr. Smudge. You're pretty nice blob.
And the blob attempts to bow its head and lift its hat that neither exist. So the blob just kind of jiggles a bit and calls it good. All right, I got to get back to all this cleaning.
See it, Smudge. It was a rare pleasure.
Of course. All right, now what do you guys do?
The library, I think, or whatever that thing is called. What was it?
The Book Tamer Society?
The Book Tamer Society. Yeah, we've heard that come up a couple of times. That seems like the place to go.
Marty was said to be at this hospital, and your characters would remember that.
Yeah, right. We should go make sure he didn't turn into a bloodhound.
Yes.
There's an admin sitting at a desk. She's got some coffee next to her, and she says, "Hi, welcome to H.O. Spice Hospital. How may I assist you?"
We're looking for our friend.
What's his name?
What was his full name? Marty.
I don't remember, but he had come in here with a slashed open throat.
Well, there's a few of those. Can you be more specific?
He also might have turned into the evil, demon dog at some point. I don't know if that would clear it up.
No, not that I've heard. There's a...
Oh, good. That's a good sign.
Can you give any other description?
Marty bleeding out the throat. It doesn't know enough. Damn.
No, we've had several people come in with bleeding throats.
That are named Marty.
Was there any other injury?
I only really remember the one.
There are 4 Martys. All of them have bleeding throats. One of them is missing an arm. One of them is missing a spine. One of them is missing all his teeth. And one of them has a wound on his shin.
I guess we could just go talk to all of them. The spine one definitely isn't him, I think.
Yeah.
I'm 90% on that one.
Oh, sorry. Marty with the spine just died.
Well, that settles that.
Without the
good.
spine. And it looks like there's a Marty that's... Oh, 2 of the Martys. One without the arm is in surgery. Now, the Marty with the wound on his shin... No, he's in his room.
I guess we'll go talk to Shin Marty.
Can I see any of your identification?
I don't think we have identification, but I do flash her my signature smile.
Don't we have a badge that shows we work for the man or something?
Yes.
Oh, we do, yeah.
I flash that and my bounty hunting. I just show all my credentials to her real quick.
And she goes, "Oh, boy, that's too much of a headache to say no to."
That was my aim. Cool, confess.
Just go in and don't hurt anyone.
We do not guarantee that, but we'll do our best.
Yeah.
I guarantee we won't hurt anyone who doesn't want to hurt us. Is that what I do? We only act in self-defense while we're in the hospital.
Mostly. Less. Well, anyway, it's not important. It'll be fine.
Unless they look at us the wrong way. Okay.
Yeah. You can trust us.
Marty with the shin, is it... Oh, he's the only patient in 3B.
Shin Marty is what we're calling him now.
Like Shin Godzilla.
Ain't no Marty like a Shin Marty.
So you go up through and go into the core A of patients for med-surg. Because last you heard, Marty was going to go get his throat fixed. And you're greeted by a charge nurse.
Mushroom?
It was a mushroom. And her name is Raaz. She is a Hortus species. And she says, "Hello. Who are you here to see?"
Marty with the shin wound.
Oh, well, hello, Raz.
It's Raz. There's a space. There's a gap.
I see that. I apologize, Raz. How are you today?
We're here to see Shin Marty.
Shin Marty. All right. In hallway 3B. Down that hall to the left, and then another left, and another left.
And also maybe a couple of other Martys.
Wait, another left and another left.
And you're just passing by tons of doors. There's no privacy. So many of these doors are open. So many people are sick. It is just a HIPAA nightmare. And as you pass by a few doors, you see some familiar people. You see Brian and Brian Rietta, two people who are on the bus with you.
Oh, hey, it's our bus friends we made.
Oh, God, it's the Saviors. Sorry, that's a really strong word.
It is a bit.
Yeah.
We're not going to correct you, though.
Elgar, are you looking at them with your monocle?
Why, yes, I am. How did you know?
Adjust monocle.
Wink, wink, with my monocle eye.
Ghoul, with your perception of 33, you can't help but notice that Brian Rietta is sort of in a fit of chuckling, and she is not stopping any kind of chuckle. Elgar, you see Brian and Brian Rietta completely covered in red, tiny speckles all over their bodies.
Oh, yeah. Yikes. Okay, I whisper that to my friends just to describe what I saw so they know what's up.
And Brian says, "I'm just so happy to see you guys."
Yeah, it is.
And I asked Brian and Brian Rietta, I said, "Hey, why are you guys here? How are you feeling?"
We're feeling so great. Well, remember I almost lost my leg, and thankfully this H.O. Spice Hospital just really saved it completely. Yeah, we're doing great. I'm actually about to be discharged in the morning.
I'm getting the...
I'm not sure whether that's inspiring of this hospital or suspect.
Who's your doctor here?
Yeah.
Oh, we had, his name was Throat McSlit Knife. He just fixed my leg right up. It was wonderful.
I'd be as happy as you are right now if he was my doctor.
Raz walks in, says, "All right, it's time for pills." And as Raz stubs her toe, she goes, "Ow!" And both Brian and Brian Rietta laugh a bit harder than they should have at Raz's expense. Take your pills." And then she goes and walks away while she's muttering to herself, "Stupid people, I can't believe they aren't discharged yet."
Hey, Brian Rietta, what are those pills?
Looks like painkillers. Because my leg was shredded to crap and it's still healing.
Hey, you gotta take a quick look at those there pills.
Yeah.
I can spit them out.
That'll do.
Brian sticks his hand down his throat, his whole hand, and he is trying to retch horribly. And Brian Rietta starts laughing hysterically as Brian is now doubled over, suffocating, trying to vomit until vomit comes out of his nose and tears go down his eyes. And he finally pulls out his hand, and in the sick, you see a handful of small pills he had just swallowed.
Cool, I'm glad I went this direction.
Yeah, that was some great world building.
You will take the pills and examine them. Can I figure out what they are?
Yes, roll a medicine check.
It's a dirty 20.
Oh, that is enough to know. Think of morphine in pill form.
Damn. I'm gonna sort of gesture over toward Elgar and ask if these look sparkly through his monocle.
Yeah, I do that.
You look at the pills themselves. The pills have nothing on them. However, the sick, the vomit, does.
Ugh. Guys, I don't know.
Do you remember what the red specks are? Because you've researched them. It's not just specks.
Oh, weren't
are
they
these
like
tiny blood wolves?
Yes.
You guys, I feel like we gotta quarantine this room. Maybe this whole hospital.
Yeah, if Marty's infected too.
Hey, Brian Rietta, did you meet a guy named Marty?
Brian Rietta is laughing under her breath and trying to hold it in and failing.
Yeah, it's okay to laugh if you need to, but just Did you see a guy named Marty?
You can nod,
you
yes.
talk to him?
You can't speak.
She starts nodding and nodding and nodding and nodding and nodding and nodding and nodding until the back of her head smacks into the wall, and she is not stopping. She smacks her head into the wall and again and again and again until...
Okay, we're done here, guys.
Oh, right. I guess one of us should stop that.
blood starts coming from the back of her head, and she is laughing horribly.
This morphine is fantastic.
Elgar smashes the door shut and steps back and says, "You guys, we gotta act fast."
Yeah.
Yeah, can I like fuse the door shut? Are they?
Yeah.
Is there some kind of electronic lock on them, or
It's just a regular hospital door.
I'll weld it if I have to?
It's a wooden door, and the only metal bits touching are at the lock.
I'm just gonna use a UPB basically to make like a wedge, and then just stick it like under the doors.
Okay, so now what do you guys do?
Can I just run down here real quick to peek inside another patient's door with my red monocle?
Yes, you open the door, and there's this mess of some kind of tree plant thing that really doesn't make any sense to you, but it seems to be getting better. It's made up of tubes and green and bark.
I say, "Oh, hello, just checking out the facilities here." And I scan it with my monocle.
And it turns its head, and where its eyes apparently are covered in those little specks.
Oh god, oh god, oh god, oh god, oh god. You guys, this is bigger than us. This is bigger than Brian and Brian Rietta. Gusty, you got one of those nifty door jams?
I mean, I potentially have like 3,000 of them.
Maybe this hospital has like lockdown procedures. We gotta find somebody in charge. I'm kind of freaking out right now, guys. This doesn't seem good at all.
Yeah, we could maybe go tell the administrator they need to lock down, or find a charge nurse or something.
I'm fine with that, yeah. Let's act quickly before we have an outbreak.
Yeah, I'll sprint back to the administrator.
There is another nurse's station just next to you.
Excellent.
Just way down. So you go up to the nurse, and the nurse looks up to you, and the nurse looks like a human and robot hybrid, not a cyborg, not an android. And it looks up and he says, "Yes."
We're the campaign managers for the man, and the hospital is in the middle of an outbreak, and you need to lock it down right now.
What kind of outbreak? It's like, walking into a movie theater and saying fire. Where's your evidence?
My evidence is right here, and I pull out the sample of blood and slam it on the table, but not breaking it.
Just shatter the evidence. It's right here.
Okay. We will send this to analysis.
No, it has already been analyzed, and we need to act fast, or this whole...
Sorry. This must be analyzed by our lab technicians.
What's the turnaround time for that?
24 hours.
Not cool. No, that's too long. We're all going to be dead in 24 hours if you do that.
Or unreasonably happy. All your patients are about to kind of lose their minds a little bit if you don't kind of isolate all of them.
Could you page Doctor make a slit throat or whatever?
Dr. Throat, McSlit Knife.
Thank
Dr.
you.
Mac the Knife.
Yeah, like we'd love to speak to him. And no offense, but this might go above your station.
It's okay. Most things do. So Dr. Throat McSlit Knife is paged, and he comes walking, not running, but walking quickly down the way. He's like,
"Oh, friends, hi.
Hi, Doc.
Hi, is there a problem?"
Yeah, some of your patients, well, I'm not sure you're familiar with, but my friend and colleague Elgar here has special technology to examine things, and we found some concerning evidence in the blood that there's are you aware of this, what we call it, the bloodhound disease, the blood wolf disease?
Yeah, I think bloodhound disease is good. Their blood's too happy.
Yeah, are you aware of this?
Elgar, why don't you show me your process of medical deduction, and we can go from there. How did you see this apparent disease?
Well, and he pulls out the bloodhound razor and the bloodhound blood sample.
That's a good knife.
This is not just a good knife. This is a bloody cursed knife. We don't know exactly what it is, but we know that it causes terrible things to happen. One of which is the occurrence of these creatures we've dubbed bloodhounds.
I've never seen anything that's been a blood or a hound.
Well, that about checks out, because we're still trying to figure out where the heck they come from and what.
Listen, I was paged for an emergency, an apparent emergency, so I would like to get to the bottom of it. Where is the sickness?
It's in the blood in several of your patients.
You could maybe...
Which patient specifically?
You could check on Brian and Brian Rieta, and then probably a few dozen others after that.
Marty, possibly.
Alrighty.
And Dr. Throat McSlitknife walks over to the door.
Why is it jammed?
Oh, that's my fault. A device of my own design, and I just kicked the wedge away.
Very technical.
As Dr. Throat McSlitknife opens the door to Brian and Brian Rieta's room.
Oh, no.
He opens it to find Brian Rieta missing her head. There's blood everywhere, and Brian is laughing, jumping up and down on her body, laughing and laughing and laughing. And to this, Dr. McSlitknife slams the door shut and presses a button on his person. And a siren goes off in the H.O. Spice Hospital.
You guys better hurry up whatever you're doing here, because guards are on the way and they have orders to shoot just about anyone not in a room.
So I feel like the lockdown sort of takes care of Marty.
And Dr. Throatknife runs over and he stands inside the nurse's quarter or the nurse's station.
I held up the man medallion high. It's like, we're approved!
Sorry, this is an emergency, unless you're the man himself.
Okay, let's sprint to a room.
Yeah.
So you quickly make your way down, and you can hear heavy boots on the ground running to that room with Brian and Brian Rieta's corpse. Do you guys open up the door that you are pretty sure Marty is in?
I guess we kind of have to.
Yeah, do we hear anything going on the other side of that?
You don't hear anything.
Hello from the other.
So yeah, we knock on the door or we open it?
We do the parent thing and like knock and open the door at the same time.
So you knock and
power move
and open the door, and you see written in blood the words "off to the LCC."
Do any of us know what this acronym is in reference to? Besides,
that's the lowercase city.
Oh, okay. That's not good at all.
So he's gone. No other signs of him or anything in the room besides the message?
This is all that's in there. It is strikingly clean in this room.
Except for the bloody wall, okay.
Well, I think it's time we get the hell out of here.
And you hear
Yeah.
gunshots and silence, and then all the boots leaving the area.
Cool. Is there a window we can go out? Can we just skip all of that entirely?
Ooh, can we just
go away?
Jump out a window?
I mean, you guys have that teleporter, that teleportation gem.
All right.
I forgot about that.
I'll hold hands.
If you do just want to like get the hell out, you can teleport anywhere in the city.
It's pretty good. Where do I go, guys?
I just want to make sure, did Dr. Throat McSlitknife, did he understand the gravity of the whole, like, outbreak?
He put the whole thing in lockdown immediately. So his reaction felt appropriate to me.
Okay.
Oh, well, let's hope that this place doesn't go to shit while we're gone.
Can I leave, I just want to make sure he's got the needed, like, information about this blood to, like, analyze it and, like, maybe start working on some cures or vaccines.
I mean, you can go back to him. There was a situation happening and everything's in lockdown. So he might not even be open to more information at this time because this is an actual lockdown.
I suppose we could always call back. How about I make a mental note to call back the hospital?
You're more than welcome to do that.
I'm going to do that. I just want to verbalize that so it's on the radar. What do you say we get out of here, guys?
Yeah, I think it's time to go. We've sowed our chaos here.
As you guys stand in the hallway, all the doors seal and lock themselves.
Let's use that teleporter.
Yep.
Yep. It's a good time for that.
Where are we going?
Well, I think we had a couple of options. We found out what planet Jeff might be on, but I think a couple of people had referred us to the Book Tamer Society. There might be a couple more specific answers we could get over there.
Okay. Yeah, and I assume we can't just teleport to the other planet. It's probably farther than 2,000
miles.
away.
I would hope so.
It's a very close other planet.
Did we find out where Jeff's bakery?
All you know is that Jeff Izzard is on the planet Falon a while ago.
Maybe we should do the Book Tamer Society before we leave.
Okay, let's teleport to there.
Yeah.
I concur.
As you teleport, using up the spell gem of teleport to the Book Tamers Society.
Ooh.
You warp into existence in the Book Tamer Society, and you hear a familiar person humming to themselves, going, life science, life science. Oh, I wish to know the life science. Oh, Ghosty Adams, Elgar and Ghoul.
Hey there, bartend.
I'm just researching some life science things with these extremely confusing books. I did not know you could teleport. That's good to know.
Well, we could.
Kind of a limited time thing.
Anyway, how may I help you if I can?
We came here to do some research, bartend, and also, I guess I should sit down and read this book, my pop-up book.
Yeah.
Seems like the place
you need
do it.
to buckle down. Cool.
Yeah, I'm gonna find a library and commence research montage.
I'm gonna read the book.
Okay, does everyone stay near Goal when he reads the book?
I think so, yeah.
That's probably a cautious thing to do. Because this book, we don't know what's going to happen.
So, Ghoul, you find a table and you sit down and you open the book.
Dun, dun.
And
your
it
face
reads, The Specter in the City. This book is a children's pop-up book about 5 friends who trust a stranger on a horse, which leads to the destruction of their city. The book follows the friends as one by one they are driven insane by an ominous golden light floating above their city. As each page reveals one cardboard popping horror after another, the simple rhymes only add to the foreboding tale of being too trusting with strangers. The book ends as the last friend watches from the tallest tower as a red tidal wave engulfs the city, killing millions in a matter of minutes. This page is especially great because little jets spray the reader with red-dyed water, and the stranger pops into a specter with the pull of a tab. The final words on the red cardboard wave are oddly familiar to you. They are what your grandmother used to speak to you as she rocked you to sleep when you were but a pollywog. Witness that which is red in your head. Heed the steed, lest you bleed and become dead. Huzzah, huzzah, the golden one, shining black with baleful light, it's so bright, fight, die, fight. When the red tide washes through in and throughout, he will appear with a very loud shout. Then the one, golden one, with blood and bone, lead us to the lakes upon the yellow one's throne.
Son of a bitch.
As you turn the last page to see the final intended message, a picture of a glowing figure made of black and gold, shining bright atop a towering castle against a shadowy sky, with twin suns shining above. And at the end of it all, he of gold and void shall deliver us to the lakes of heaven. Confetti bursts from the spine of the book, while a whistle sounds in celebration of completing the book as copious amounts of blood oozes from the book itself, and it doesn't seem to be running out.
What company published this book?
Elgar pukes in the corner.